Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome to this exciting losers semifinals of the Super Metroid Randomizer online Speedgaming Live 2023 tournament. My name is MM2NES Cartridge, and I am delighted to bring you this match of Zeb316 versus derb with the Hockey Towner in the booth with me. How you doing, Hockey?
MM2, I couldn't be better, especially that we're going to be featuring a best of three competition between these two storied speedrunners in this randomized tournament. And the winner of this match will be going to the grand finals to play none other than Sloters.
They can't go to the grand finals just yet. They got to
Oh,
get
I'm
the
sorry.
real
That's
cutie
right.
at the end of the
I'm
losers
so
bracket
sorry,
first.
cutie. I was one round ahead. So they get the distinct privilege of playing against a real cutie, and that will decide who goes to play Sloters. Thank you, MM2.
That will indeed. But yeah, also worth noting, we will only be playing the first two matches tonight. The game 3, if there is one, will be tomorrow, Sunday at noon Eastern. So mark your calendars. If there is a game 3, stick around for that. You'll only have to wait like 12 hours. But these first two games should be a barn burner between Zeb316 and derb. Both really, really insane runners. Zeb has been like the king of area ever since it started to become competitive. derb has just always been around, but he was a dual random player back in the day, and just kept on playing the game and just really gotten a lot better in the past couple months. And he's definitely shown his skills off and definitely deserves to be where he is.
No question about that. I feel like these two runners are a great matchup. I feel like they've both been blazing a similar trail throughout the rando community. Exceptional skill on display. Now, remind me, MM2, about the mode. This is full area rando, boss shuffle, major minor split. Is that correct?
Yep, you got it right on the head of the nail. Major minor full area boss rando. So all the bosses are randomized. Pretty simple. We will not see all four vanilla. All the majors shuffled in the major pool, all the minors are shuffled in the minor pool, and all the area transitions are shuffled. So we're just gonna all these like different little portals around the map are going to connect to different areas, and that's going to be one of the most important things that runners are going to be collecting throughout the game.
No question about it. So,
Yeah.
typical morph ball location there can be in one of two places, and a super missile pickup here at Alpha Missiles. So that's going to be nice. I'd love to see some power bombs in the next room. Past construction zone.
Yeah, power bombs are like the thing you want to see in Blue Star because you really want to get the meme route portal if you can. It's just super important to have all the portal knowledge you can get during this mode. derb having a little bit of trouble with accidentally morphing going for the D-boost, but gets it second try, and Zeb gets it first try.
Oh, there it is. Just like we predicted, MM2. There is the first power bomb pack. So every minor item except for the missiles so far. No need to check Billy Mays in this mode. It's only going to be ammo. But this is good. This is good because knowledge is power in area rando.
Yeah, what's actually funny is a couple people, Zeb included, have said that they might go for Billy Mays if they find two power bomb packs at the beginning of the game.
Oh, that's interesting.
Which because the ammo distribution is 3-2-1, 3 missiles, 2 supers, 1 power bomb in a ratio. It's like very unlikely. It's the least likely configuration of miners that you could find in the 2 spots at the beginning. But in that case, just having super missiles or even missiles is just so powerful that it might even be worth it going to Billy Mays for it. So
that's awesome.
It's like the one scenario where Billy Mays is viable in major minor.
So we did see, I believe that was single chamber, so kind of the lower Norfair exit where it shoots you out into upper Norfair.
Indeed, it was.
So that's good portal knowledge, but our runners are going to be kind of following kind of the basic route right now. They're going to go up and face BT, and depending on what they find there, we may see a gauntlet check, we may not.
Yeah, they'll be going into BT and then turning back around. No bombs, so won't have to do the fight. Unless bombs are vanilla, then we could see it. But yeah, at the moment, there's following the route Deer Force laid out for us, going down to Retro Brintstar, going back up to bombs, like you were saying.
No, for sure, M2 for sure. And just to remind, just remind Chad, this is going to be the first of 2 in this best of 3. The third race, if necessary, will be tomorrow afternoon. I believe at noon Eastern.
Yes. Yeah. Well, it'll be tomorrow at noon, and then we'll go into the afternoon.
Of course.
Somehow managed to finish the seed in under 1 minute. But
incredible.
Somehow, I don't think that's going to happen.
I like this 230 skip. I mean, you already have all 3 minor items. You got great supers heading into BT. I think that's a good skip on both these runners' parts.
Yeah, in this mode, 230 is usually reserved for when you're looking for ammo to win the game with, or when you're looking for a type of miner that you don't already have. So, like, if you have, I think it's most valuable when you have morph bombs, missiles, and then no supers or power bombs, because then there's just so many different types of ammo that can help you out. And even if you've got power bombs, no supers, then that can be a huge boon.
No, for sure. So, charge beam at BT, no BT fight required. Charge beam is a great item to have, but on the condition that the runners find the rest of the beam upgrades. It does remove all soft lock potential, but you're looking at some extremely long fights without the ammo to back up that kind of paltry damage output of the single charge beam.
Yeah, charge early is like, I don't know, because you want to be checking a lot of ammo so you can build up your ammo so you can fight a Ridley if you have to, and like do it with 30 supers. And you also want to just be building up your ammo for late game, like Mother Brain. But early charge forces you to think about it in a different way. Like, how much am I going to commit to checking ammo versus how much am I going to commit to checking for other beams to make my charge more worthwhile. I know Zeb has said that he just finds the early charge starts less fun, but also because he thinks that early charge or late charge / non-existent charge just favors him, which I would tend to agree with because he's really good at ammo hunt.
For sure. I mean, there's just so many checks to make. Looks like Main Street here off of the normal Torian entrance. So still a couple more portals to check before our runners may have to pull a U-turn and go all the way back to the landing site and check out what the moat transitions are going to be. Ooh, here's a juicy one, MM2. That's Red Tower.
Middle of Red Tower. Zeb might be going... No, I don't think Zeb's going to go for X-ray deboost. He got a little bit in his reserves. If he knows that he has more than like 10, I might even consider going for X-ray deboost right then and there, because you can reserve abuse to get out of there without the health to do it fully, or you can just do a safer strat and not take as much damage.
No, right on.
But yeah,
I think this is the better play. You know, you're gonna pop this E-tank from Spazer, and then you're still gonna continue on. You get a bunch of portals you can look for before you're ever thinking about turning around and going back up the Red Tower. So I think skipping X-ray for now is probably a better play.
Yeah, it's definitely the more consistent play. You're not risking dying and losing a bunch of time to having to go back, load your ship, save, and do something else from that. But yeah, there's most people I think would go down Red Tower here. Ooh,
that's so interesting.
Top of West is a really fun portal to find. So they're gonna definitely check the rest of the portals at the bottom of Red Tower here for sure, because like I said, you just want to be accumulating this portal knowledge all throughout the game, and bottom of Red Tower is one of the best places to do it. There's just so many portals in such a tight space.
No, for sure. And how about a Crocomire here? So like I said, no soft lock possible here at Croc with that charge beam, but also plenty of supers on tap.
Yeah, plenty of supers in the faucet. But yeah, we got the charge. So derb using a couple of those supers to speed the fight up. Zeb choosing to keep the supers in his faucet and not use them just yet. We'll be able to save them back with farming later. But yeah, Croc at early game is really just you do it when you find it, because there are so many good things you can find that will help you out.
For sure.
Yeah, both runners.
I feel like this is, of all the dead ends in the routing of Area Rando, this is like the most item rich possible. Like,
yeah,
Kraid's Warehouse, if Kraid is at Kraid, is not bad. You're guaranteed 2 majors and a minor, but like here, I mean, what is it? It's Indiana Jones, it's PBs, it's 2 cosine room plus 2 majors, 3 majors. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, well, they're
I'm sorry, 2. Yeah, 2.
Croc E-Tank Grapple makes 2 majors, so if you've got the Crate boss dead, then there is a maximum of 2 majors you could be going for at Crate. But it really just depends on what situation you're doing it, because there's also the scenario where you want to do first item of Croc and then bail. You could also end up doing no items at Croc and just bailing out altogether.
For sure.
So it really just depends on what scenario you find the areas in.
So it's
We'll
interesting
see if,
too,
Zeb goes for this. Okay.
because with Zeb having so many more supers, if he decides, he's got a green gate glitch here. Derp's only got 2 tries.
Yeah, so this is where Zeb
Zeb.
saving his supers is paying off, because he's gonna have. Well, okay, well Derp's just better at the game than I am.
Oh my god!
2 first try gate glitches, but yeah.
You love to see that.
But yeah, Zeb saving his supers for the Croc during the Croc fight, so he could have more during the for the gate glitch, which is you could argue it's a conservative strategy, but I think it's responsible from Zeb. You have your supers, you could use them now, but it's more consistent to use them later. And Zeb knowing that and making an intelligent decision.
I agree. So nothing too astonishing here, but plenty of ammo if they're going to be looking at hell runs in Upper Norfair. So with that reserve tank plus 4 energy tanks.
Yeah. 4+1 is really nice health to be at early. The ammo is a bit less so. 1 power on pack you can deal with. 1 missile pack is like you would much rather have 2, and all the ammo checks with no movement really suck at Croc. Cosine's kind of the best, and that's still 2 door transitions in a long room, and you're taking a bunch of damage in it too. So it's not the best. And then Croc PBs with more movement is fine, but here you have to do either a deboost or you have to carry the gamuts up to deboost off of that. And
very tough, very tough. So that's an interesting save there from Derp. I wasn't expecting to see a save outside of Croc.
Yeah, so I think that is... I'm checking tube, and then if that's nothing, I'm falling down West Meridia, which I think is a fine play from Derp. We'll see what this portal is. It's back of LN. So that's a really nice portal to have knowledge of, but you're not doing it now because you just don't have the ammo or the health or the resources or anything to make it.
Literally nothing required for Lower Norfair at this point, but not for long. Still a lot of things to check out, including the rest of Red Tower.
Yeah. So Zeb going up Red Tower, Derp actually following suit, which kind of surprised me. Oh no! Derp is smarter than I am. So what Derp is going to do is he's going to check X-ray like Zeb is, and then after that he's going to go to the main street portal in Criteria and then fall down west from there, which is faster. Since you have to go through way less West Meridia rooms, and you get to go to the crab hole portal from a faster portal.
Nice.
You do less suitless rooms, and you get the extra major. So yeah, Derp is just smarter than me.
Derp is smarter than a lot of people, but I feel like in terms of like rando IQ, both these runners are definitely on equal footing. But Zeb with a picture perfect waiver deboost across X-ray, across these spikes here, just really nicely executed. Derp following suit, as you said, MM2. But the X-ray scope, so an interesting item. X-ray at X-ray. Who thought?
Yep. Both these players now in beefy go mode. Well, Zeb is. Derp will be in a couple seconds.
Shout outs to Beefy, just an incredible runner.
But yeah, X-ray, with nothing else to help it out, doesn't really do too much right now, but has the potential to do a lot. So I think we're going to see Zeb maybe going up Red Tower here and Derp going back to Criteria. Or I could be wrong, but we shall see.
Zeb definitely going up the Red Tower.
Yep.
Looking to nail this hero shot.
Yeah, I think the wall jump's just a bit slow on that one. Also looked a little bit far left on the positioning, but
nice backup.
Only loses like 4 seconds missing it. So, yeah, not the end of the world by any means.
Oh, MM2, look at him. Look at Derp climbing the Red Tower.
Oh, wow. Okay, so we are seeing 2 Red Towers here. Maybe that save was just for X-ray or Derp changed plans, which is very much fine. On this ammo, I might have checked alpha PBs. But that's just me.
Yeah, I think it's worth it. Oh, and there's Craig's Warehouse. Very interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
Really,
Derp
Craig,
having
Craig or Fantoon are really the only bosses they can take on right now.
Yeah.
And that's not a
So
comfy Fantoon fight.
yeah, 5 missile Fantoon is not something you want to voluntarily be doing. Like, okay, 10 missile makes it a lot better. You'd much
Yeah.
rather be in 15, but you'll take 10 over
That's
5 any
a
day of the week.
perfect pickup there. I like this play. I agree with you, M2. I like this play from Derp to be checking Alpha here.
Yeah. So-called
Especially
kit
because it's
miners.
supers. Can you imagine if it's double soups?
Double supers would be absolutely massive for Derp. Every super missile you get over your oh, it is double supers. Wow.
Oh man, I love it.
Hockey the Prophet. But yeah, double supers insane for Derp. Absolutely massive advantage. Like even with the charge beam, with no extra ammos, no extra beams, every single super you're going to get over your opponent just counts a lot. And we do have vanilla Kraid, so
wow.
Zeb will be able to kill this boss, get 2 majors out of Kraid's lair.
So if you're Zeb and you kill Kraid here, do you still go and grab those double supers at Alpha PBs, or do you just keep going up?
At this point, I think you've committed to skipping the Alpha PBs. Oh, Zeb misses Kraid quick kill a bit early in the first super. But like we were saying, I think you do just commit to what you've done already. If you're going back down Red Tower, maybe you reconsider. But at this point, I think you skip it. Unless you end up not following top Red Tower portal.
So yeah, Zeb cleaning up Kraid there with a little DLC content, showing off, you know, the rest of Kraid and an energy tank. So it's a 5+1 for our runners available.
Yeah,
so that is every hell run is in logic pretty much.
Yeah, all the hell runs are in logic now. Derp electing to get his missile after taking the save, trying to save a power bomb in the event that he's resetting this boss. But yeah, is
interesting
also
strategy.
Yeah, is taking this refill. I think this is a Fantoon refill.
Yeah, this
because,
is a very
like,
conservative play.
Yeah, like if you're fighting a Ridley, you're dead because you don't have the supers. In theory, if you had 30 supers, you could kill a Ridley here, but it sucks so much. But on 20 supers, it's just not happening. Dragon, you can't get out. And then yeah, like Fantoon, you just don't want to be in total shambles. So like under 1 E-tank, I think it's fine. I don't completely hate it. I definitely see why Derp did it.
Let's see if Derp can get a backup here on this Kraid quick kill. Didn't quite land the supers.
Nice.
4 supers delivered. Very nicely done. So yeah, you're right, MM2. A firm skip from Zeb here, heading somewhere up this elevator. We have no idea where it goes.
Yep. Yeah, I respect committing to your skips from Zeb at this point.
But very healthy Kraid's Warehouse, and that is the top of East Meridia.
Yeah, back of East. Again, it's like a portal you want to know, but you would much rather do East Meridia from the front.
For
if
sure.
Given the option, but if Turian happens to be at the front, then got to know the back.
At least here, you can rule out by just knowledge of portals here. You know that the other East Meridia portal is still yet to be found, and there's no chance of it being the back of it. So
yeah. So what would be really funny is if the intended progression is if like both right side criteria are duds, and then the intended progression is meme route hell run to into Norfair. That'd be like really interesting because we've gotten all these tanks and haven't really had anything to do with them yet.
That would be interesting, and it
also
very well could come to fruition here.
Yeah, but we also got Crab Hole Portal, and of course we've got East Criteria, which is probably what Zeb is doing next.
Well, we'll see, because we know Zeb's making a beeline for that landing site. Might be thinking about Gauntlet, but that's a tough ask on 5 power bombs.
Yeah, Gauntlet on 5 power bombs is just not a thing you do. You need 2 power bomb drops at the very minimum to get through Gauntlet on 5. And since both since waivers are a 4% drop for power bombs, that's a 0.16% chance.
It ain't happening.
Yeah, that's the lesson. It ain't happening.
It
Don't
ain't
try
happening. 2 power bomb pack minimum for clearing Gauntlet this early.
Yep.
But we will see these criteria portals from Zeb here. Curious to see where they're going to lead, and then what our runners decide to do from there.
Yeah, these 2 portals are definitely going to shape the next bit of the seed here. Business Center, see Business Center, do Business Center. That's
yes.
that's the mantra.
One of the life veins, one of the main thoroughfares of this whole area rando. I think between Business Center and Big Pink, the item potential is just palpable.
Oh, and here's sick. This is sick divergence. Derp is gonna do crab hole here. He has no way out. Okay, correction. He can extra climb out, but he's not gonna do that. So yeah, Derp is gonna go and do this portal. If he can't get out, which is actually like pretty unlikely. The only dead ends left are Turian, and then Wreck Ship could suck.
Good.
But yeah, Rexha, front of East, front of LN are the 2 bad ones. And then Upper Norfair's good. Green Bryn is very good. Well, conditionally very good. Back of West, back of Rexha, this is like...
Back of Ship.
That is not good for him.
No.
That, yeah.
Of all the portals he could find, that was, like you said, M2, probably the worst one. Besides, like, a total dead end. But the only dead end left is Torian.
Yeah.
And Torian knowledge is power, like the rest of knowledge. But I am curious to see what's going to be here in Business Center for Zeb. Maybe this will be the play. So far, just an E-tank at Ice. Okay,
Yeah,
screw attack, you know, it's not necessarily what you want, but you'll take it.
Yeah, so I didn't mention this because I was talking about Derp doing crab hole, but Zeb gets his 2 items from Business Center. He didn't do the other portal first, which means he's committing to doing the 2 items here, then bailing, and then going to that other portal and doing whatever it is there. This has the potential to lose him 20 seconds in the form of 2 elevator transitions if he ends up wanting to do the Cathedral Hell Run, but that's kind of unlikely because in addition to this portal, he's also got Moat Portal to follow.
For sure.
And that's another thing he really doesn't want to leave behind, because leaving behind single portals is kind of like the thing you do not want to do.
This has got to be... I thought this was going to be Green Bryn.
Yeah,
instead it's the Gravitron.
It is indeed the Gravitron. So we've got the 2 bottom Upper Norfair portals, front of East, front of Wreck Ship, that are leading to Green Bryn Turian. So yeah. Oh yeah, and Moat. Oh yeah, and West Meridia. So map's a little bit complicated, but this portal is going to be like kind of the final puzzle piece, and then we'll be able to deduce a lot of the rest of the map. This is Green Bryn, then we're doing Green Bryn. If it's not Green Bryn, then we're probably doing Upper Norfair next.
Yeah. Full clearing Bubble Mountain.
Yeah.
And then making a decision about, you know, do you have the supplies? Do you have the wherewithal to do a Lower Norfair? But
yeah,
that's a lot of energy, and that's a lot of supers to find.
Yeah, you really want to have at least 1 suit if you can get it, and you also really want to find Green Bryn sooner than later. And like, if this is Green Bryn, great. You probably have a suit at that point.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah, yep. You got the CWJ, very nice. Let's see what this portal is. It's
Torian.
Okay.
Huh. Well, that's not Green Bryn for sure. I feel like this is almost like a race to find Green Bryn, unless you just have a stacked ship or a stacked Bubble Mountain.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure the play is now Cathedral Hell Run and then Bubble Mountain. And Zeb kind of technically has the equipment. Actually, no, there's no good place to get a power bomb drop reliably. So Zeb's not crystal flashing. He needs another power bomb pack if he really wants to do it. Or he needs a setup to get a power bomb drop and do a 10 power bomb crystal flash, which he has done in Embrace before in West Meridia.
Wild.
But there just aren't. Actually, there are the Alcoons
Yeah,
in single chamber. Could do one there if he really wanted to, but I doubt he's going to go for it. It's a really tough trick.
that is tough to be so dependent on drop luck.
Yeah.
Better to just grab another PB pack, right?
Yep. Better just find one. Just find the item.
Just
How
find
hard
it.
can
Yeah,
be?
it's gotta be around here somewhere.
Yep.
Did our runners try behind the couch, MM2?
Yeah, I think we need to look under the sink.
There you go. It's right. That's where they keep all the supers. Is in the faucets under the sinks. Got the power bombs. It's science. This is a very tough wall jump here.
Yeah.
Very tight window.
Yeah, Zeb known for being really good at these types of wall jumps. Gets it like 6th try, I think? Somewhere in that ballpark.
You blink and you miss it. More supers, though. This is going to really benefit Derp once he makes it to Bubble Mountain.
Yeah, so Zeb's health is really not where he wants it to be. He might have more reserves than I think he does.
He might.
Because I'm in the mindset that he has 1, and if he has 2, he should be fine.
Ooh,
Plasma
beam.
It's good once you're alive with it.
Yeah,
but
totally.
Right now, it's not doing much for you.
You got 200 reserves.
200, you can make something happen with 200.
Yeah, he can get out of here. No problem. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Picture perfect, just pristine.
Yeah. Very
platform.
Yeah.
One tile platforms jumping and then just straight out. No sweat, no muss, no fuss. Derp, though, really going on a little adventure here, looking for a blue gate glitch.
So Derp is betting on finding Greenbren, which I respect this. This is a solid play. Derp wants to finish out his map, figure out where Greenbren is, and it's very likely that like one of these 2 portals has Greenbren. Because otherwise, if like neither of these portals are Greenbren, then the last one of West Meridian Pre-Aqueduct, front of East, front of Wreck Ship, is Greenbren, and then the other 2 Greenbrens connect to each other, which is very unlikely. So you're very likely to find at least one side of Green.
Oh
wait,
my gosh!
Oh my god! Upper North connects to. Oh my god!
Oh, we got insane. A loop.
Okay,
that's so silly.
So this means big things. So front of East, front of Wreck Ship, and Pre-Aqueduct are the 3 portals of Greenburn Star. And none of them are in Logic right now. So Upper North has to have a suit. Or
Upper North has to have a suit. So we're looking for a set. There it is. There's our suit.
There's our suit.
Gravity suit at speed, as well as a super missile right before speed. So I think Zeb is just outside of Ridley ammo, but Derp will have it after completing Bubble Mountain here.
Yeah. Yeah, both of these, like, with Charged Plasma, once you get to, like, 30, 35 supers, you're in a really good place to beat the game. Especially, and, like, even if you're doing a lower north or hell run. Because having a good beam for a Ridley, if Ridley's vanilla, doing an LN hell run, just means so much. Because your supers are really strained doing LN, and having that extra beam can just mean a ton.
No, for sure. Yeah, Charged Plasma's great. The only better, well, let's say short of the full beam combination, I think Plasma Wave is probably the best. But
oh yeah, I honestly slightly prefer Plasma Wave over full beam in certain spots, and by certain spots I mean like half the game. Just because I find it more fun to use. But that's just me.
Ooh, nice. Stuck that little D-boost there, leaving the Bat Cave. And a gravity suit for Derp as well. This is a very, very close race. Whew. Our runners are doing their absolute best to take what the seed is giving them. But Green Brinstar remains elusive, but it does not matter because pretty much all of Meridia is open to them to a point, I guess. But MM2, Lower Norfair looms dangerously.
So it does. Yeah, Lower Norfair is like the big challenge that you have to face, I guess, in these sorts of seeds. And I don't mean like this mode. I mean Gravity Novaria seeds.
Right.
Because like sure, you can go search for Varia. Great. Go do it, but there are seeds you're just going to lose in these settings if you commit to a Varia. So knowing how to Varia skip is a really important part of playing these seeds, and both these runners are really good at it. Like,
No
let
question.
me make that clear. They're very excellent at it. But
plus, I think they're going to be taking 2 reserve tanks and 7 total E tanks down to Lore Norfair with the potential for, at least for Zeb, for 1 Crystal Flash. But
yeah,
here's Zeb's gonna find out. Wait, I just went through there.
Yeah.
Look at the look at the shake of the head, the smile.
Yeah.
Like, are you kidding
oh my gosh,
me right now?
Upper connects itself. Now I have to rethink my routing.
It's just that little green line on the tracking map. Also, shout outs to Zeb316 for doing a terrific job with this tracker.
Yeah, Gesture just got off an SMZ3 race tracking that one. Now tracking this with the monstrosity of the area tracker.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, Gesture the best row. But derb now has his... He still needs to do Norfair Reserve if he... Well, he doesn't need to, but he might not now? No, he's going to commit to it. I like this. Gonna go for the hypo.
The hypo.
He's a bit low right now, I
jump.
think. Okay, yeah, he's just gonna do the normal wall jump into the D-boost. So, yeah. So, Zeb is gonna be just ahead right now.
Yeah.
He's, they've both got the same portal knowledge. Actually, no, they don't. Derp has the knowledge that, Derp has the crab hole knowledge over Zeb. But Zeb is probably, surely Zeb doesn't... There's no real reason to do front to back LN right now, and this is terrible equipment for it.
Yeah.
So I think Zeb's going to run across criteria here, and then probably do West Meridia stuff, because he's still got 2 unchecked portals there, the 1 major, and then that, like... I think from his perspective, that... Actually, no. No, that has to have Greenburn from Zeb's perspective. Because in Varia, if one area connects to itself, no more areas can connect to itself.
Oh, I didn't actually know that.
Which is that's a quirk of how the area randomizer actually generates maps. And Zeb knows this. So basically, if Zeb goes into West Meridia, the way that he couldn't find Greenburn there is if Greenburn's accessible only through 1 portal, and then the other 2 of Greenburn connect to itself. But Zeb knows that will not be the case,
right?
Because he's already found
the linker.
Yep, he's already found the 1 area that connects to itself, so he knows Greenburn is connected to West Meridia somehow, and we know it's through Pre-Aqueduct. And Zeb doesn't know that just yet, but he'll probably find that out soon.
Yeah, soon enough, right? Right after this gauntlet check, and once he gets back to West Meridia. Ooh, nice pickup. The boots.
Yeah, high jump boots, really solid item. It eliminates having to do the hypo jump in LN, so super nice. But yeah, I just don't see a world where Zeb doesn't do West Meridia, because he really wants to find this Greenburn and figure out the rest of this map, and then maybe if he finds back of Rex ship, he just does the boss.
He might.
There is the possibility that it's Ridley and he can't. Well, okay, never mind. Now I can do double for sure.
Back of gauntlet. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Double soups.
So Derp's about to find Tori, and I think he's on a similar routing as Zeb here. I'd be shocked if he doesn't also check gauntlet.
Yeah, I just got in the mindset of having high jump, and I was like, why is Derp doing a gravity jump here? He has high jump. He can just jump around. But as it turns out, Derp does not have high jump.
But Zeb does.
Yep, Zeb for sure does. Yep, and here's the West Meridia for Zeb.
So Derp's gonna gain back a little bit of time here because Zeb's gonna do this crab hole check.
Yeah,
but it ain't gonna be Greenburn.
It will not be Greenburn, and I'm pretty sure Zeb's just gonna do the boss here. Maybe. Okay. Yeah, Zeb's doing the boss. So
very interesting.
Yeah. So
I think
Zeb
I would have
had,
stayed. I mean, obviously I'm not very skilled at these. I think I would have stayed and played in West Meridia a little while longer.
yeah, like if you're not comfortable with Variolus Ridley, then like that's respectable. But Zeb definitely is, and he just wants to get this boss done, get his portal knowledge squared away, and then just make more progress with the seed. And he's also probably in the mindset that he wants to do stuff that's actively progressing his game state, which is killing bosses, rather
For
than
sure.
just like searching for more portals and stuff like that.
Searching for more portals and maybe like gaining some quality of life items at this point in your collection. Because it could still be some duds. You could still find like a normal bomb or like a spazer. So I definitely it's kind of like, it's risk versus reward, and obviously the goal of the game is to defeat all 4 bosses and get to Mother Brain. So I definitely agree with you there, MM2. So hopefully this fight goes well against whoever it might be. But a part of me does agree with D-Web in chat though about doing Mama T and finding Green Bryn before committing to this, to going to Rex Ship kind of the long way.
But the thing is, Zeb finding that portal only just then got the knowledge that the other portal in West had to be Green Bryn in theory. Oh, there's the Ridley.
Wow. All right, here we go. Blink and you miss it.
Yep. He has 32 supers, can miss 2. In that, if he misses more than that, he'll probably compensate with beam shots, but Billy doesn't want to miss more than 2. There's 1.
I think Tail might have eaten 1 too there. So we'll see. I could be wrong though. I've been wrong before.
Yeah. Zeb might just expend all of his ammo here and then
just go for it. Just send it. Wow.
That was a
one left over.
Okay, and Derp is just also gonna go to back of Rex Ship. Just again doing that stuff that progresses his game state.
For sure.
Ooh, nice. That's like the last big thing you want to be finding is a Zeb skip, ice or speed. Now they're both in a really solid spot to complete the game, especially with the knowledge that Ridley isn't vanilla. Like they'd like another power on pack maybe for LN, just so you have a CF and then you have a couple more power bombs since you don't have morph bombs. But knowing that Ridley isn't vanilla, you've got back of LN and you're about to find Green Bryn here, and which will take you to front of East in some way or another. So,
all right, question for you, MM2.
What's up, Hockey?
None of the portals in Green Bryn will link back to West Meridia, only East Meridia, correct?
So we've still got the one portal in West pre-aqueduct that's unchecked, and
so hypothetical. So hear me out here.
Yep.
You go across the ocean, the West Ocean, like Zeb is doing. This turns out to be Green Bryn. You do Green Bryn. And this has to be, right? This has to be the top of Green Bryn here.
Yes, this is Green Bryn for sure.
And so then you could still get back to West Meridia for all those activities like D-Web and I were talking about.
Yeah. So like this is like what's great about Area is there's just so many ways you can get taken back to something you were doing earlier, depending on how many portals are in Area. So like these bottom 2 portals in Green Bryn are going to be pre-aqueduct and front of East for sure. Like 1,000%.
1,000%. That's
1,000%.
That's 10 times more than 100%, MM2. That's a lot of percent.
It sure is. That sure is math. But yeah. So Zeb's probably thinking he just wants to do the fast majors here because he's not committing to Varia. That's for sure.
So bottom of Edekun's is out of the question. Bottom of Bryn is out of the question. Maybe Wavegate.
Definitely doing charge, obviously.
Yeah, definitely charge. Yeah.
Definitely charge. Maybe Wavegate. Edekun's, I doubt it, but maybe he does it. Maybe he doesn't want to do it with just the 15 power bombs, but
right.
It'll just be we'll just see what Zeb does.
I'm really curious if Derp, could there be an advantage gained by Derp by now reversing and going back to West Meridia, or just going beeline to East Meridia to defeat that boss? I'm not sure.
Yeah, so you
it does look like they're on the same rails though.
Yeah, so you can do so at this point
what Cutie said is what I think I was trying to get at, but I just don't have the intelligence quotient to get there.
It's
But
okay,
whatever.
Hoppy.
Read what Cutie said. That's what I was trying to articulate.
Yeah.
Oh, the full beam combination.
Full beam combo. Yeah, this is great. But yeah, you can do front to front east here, and then after that, you can go into west, go to top of west, and then you'll be at back to then in theory you could do back to front LN, but you don't have Varia, so you can't really do back to front LN.
I see.
That's just not really happening with reverse acid dive. They just don't have the crystal flashes or the health.
But how about this routing from Zeb? I mean, here we are at the front of East Meridia via kind of the Green Hill, so like the back of meme route. My goodness, this is great routing.
Yeah, this is the words. Holy crap! This is the preferred order of portals to see. Because like you want to be doing east front to front if you're doing like with this portal setup and boss layout, and then you're gonna find your west portal, do your LN, and then make your way to Turian, which will probably be middle of Red Tower and then cross criteria. Since you can't do and Derp's going for Etiquette.
It's the booster.
It's speed. This is
that's
like
so
the
interesting.
thing that isn't Varia that you could find. Like
that is so.
I don't know.
That's a brand new wrinkle here, MM2. I was not anticipating. I was gonna be like, "What is this? This is Varia." Then I'm like, "Oh, it's speed."
Yeah. So like, I don't know if this is enough for Derp.
I don't know either, but every room is gonna be faster. MM2.
Yeah, full halfie's a big one if Derp can land it. That'll be quite a bit of time save. But I don't know. It's a lot of time. It's a lot of time to make up. If he can skip, he's not skipping wave gates. So,
well, this is very interesting.
If this is Varia, then advantage Derp for sure.
For sure.
Like an E-tank's nice, but with the E-tank and bottom E-tank, it probably won't make. It probably won't break even.
Wash. Oh, it's a vanilla E-tank.
Okay.
And we got Fantoon here at Dragon. So I bet you Varia's got to be somewhere in Wreck Ship then.
Yeah, Varia.
Or Mama Turtle.
Yeah, Varia probably in Wreck Ship. Could also be Mama Turtle.
Or that blasted sand pit that I always forget about.
Yeah, or it could be Waterway. Could be Waterway.
That's true. It could be Waterway.
Yeah, surely Derp doesn't do Waterway. And he's gonna pick up that super charge missile.
But if it's Varia.
Yeah, but what if?
But what if? The what ifs are piling up here.
He's going for it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so in all honesty, I do think Derp is overchecking here. But it's hard to just pull the trigger and say this is what I'm doing LN on.
It is. It's got it.
I'll live by it and I'll die by it, and that's just how it's gonna be. It's Space Jump.
Space Jump, wow. Awesome item.
So like,
oh man,
this is like items number 2 and 3 that you want to find.
Right.
With Varia being number 1, of course. So, yeah, there's just like he's finding good stuff, but it's just not enough. I don't think.
I don't either. I think unfortunately all these items are such great movement and such great quality of life, but it's just kind of digging him deeper into the hole that he's already in.
Yeah,
Zeb's playing like a rando player possessed right now, just on a tear.
Yeah, Zeb tends to be that way, but Zeb is definitely playing extremely well right now.
Definitely a formidable competitor for sure.
Oh yeah. Zeb got the 2 seed in this tourney, I think, to Aussie. Yeah, to Aussie. Yeah,
that's wild.
Yeah, Zeb definitely deserving of that 2 seed for sure. And showing why right about now, but yeah, Zeb gonna go down to West Meridia, then I think top of Rex. Well, no, yeah.
Wait, is this gonna be the front of LN here at the bottom of Green Bryn?
No, we've seen front of LN.
That's right. That's right.
So yeah, this is West Meridia, and Zeb knows this.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. But it's the around Mount Everest or so. Yeah. Or no, it's this one.
yeah, Pre-Aqueduct.
Pre-Aqueduct. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's Mount Everest. I know what I'm talking about sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super Metroid.
Super Metroid. It's a game on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Of course.
Yeah. Or Super Famicom, depending on where
Or
you're
Super
from.
Famicom. That's true. The Super Family Computer. But
Yep.
see, because D-Web called me out for saying intelligence quotient, I will not use any acronyms for the rest of this race. But look at this routing from Zeb. So
Yep. Now
pre-aqueduct all the way to the tube to Lower Norfair.
Yep. Now we get to see Suitless LN from Zeb. Derp just messing the on-screen microwave.
I love the microwave beam. You got Botoon, you got Fantoon just burning with that microwave beam.
Yep.
Putting that plasma beam to work.
We'll probably see the microwave on Dragon at the bottom of Lower Norfair too.
Gotta have it. Yeah.
Really nice to have an easy boss kill on whatever you're doing at the bottom of a Suitless Lower Norfair.
You said it. And also, there's, to me, just looking at their ammo counts, 45 supers on deck with the full beam combo. What could be better from a DPS standpoint? Like, it's just, everything's just gonna, especially the final boss, Mother Brain's just gonna just fall over like a house of cards.
Yep. And there's the vanilla E-Tank. Really nice to see. You could make the argument to skip this. If there's an E-Tank behind Dragon, what you could do here is farm your Crystal Flash outside Dragon, do Dragon, magically get your vanilla E-Tank behind Dragon. Well, it's not vanilla, but man, whatever. And then you take that E-Tank right before Reverse Acid Dive, do Reverse Acid Dive, and then Crystal Flash right after.
Oh my gosh.
And then you can go out front of LN, and you've got enough health to do it at that point, and then you're right next to Turian. So it's just like...
You're a wild man, MM2. I love it.
Yeah, the only problem is that it's kind of depending on an E-Tank behind Dragon, which is obviously not guaranteed, but it could happen.
It could happen.
Yeah,
but
we'll see if Derp thinks of it.
Will it happen? Yeah, I keep forgetting that Derp has speed booster.
Yeah, Derp does have that speed. Oh, is also going to farm some supers here from these cack attacks. Doesn't manage to get to the 750-point secret from Arcade. It's all the rage now, Hockey.
It really is. It's experiencing a new renaissance.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Zeb is going to be going into Dragon now.
Yeah. Just has to watch that energy on the way out. But still has, with a PB drop, has Crystal Flash ability. What kind of quick Dragon killer are we going to have today, MM2?
Yeah, I'm going to put my vote on Microwave Shrimp.
Yeah.
Oh, and Derp's making... Oh, he finds the Varius.
Oh my gosh, it was at Mama T the whole time.
I don't think it's going to be enough. Zeb just doesn't lose enough time doing Varius LN.
Zeb's already half done with it. He's already facing off against Dragon.
Yeah, he's already half done, and he's got, he is going to lose a bit of time on the route, since I highly doubt he's doing, Reverse Acid Dive without the Varius suit. But, yeah, we'll see what happens. Derp just, found all the good items that he could possibly want. And
no, not the normal bomb. Give me an E-Tank.
Yeah, that's really what you want to see is the E-Tank here. But normal bombs is it's just bombs. It's
just bombs. No worst room in the game. No need to infinite bomb jump anywhere. Power bomb count is perfect. That's all 4 G4 bosses defeated for Zeb. Derp, though, into Lower Norfair here. Obviously not taking constant heat damage with the ability of that Varius suit. Yep. They're going to high five here at some point.
They will indeed. But yeah. Yeah, I just think this is still advantage Zeb.
Definitely, I do too.
He just checked way less stuff, and I think that was just so correct for him.
Yes.
I think that was just so right.
Definitely doing the absolute fastest you can with what you have. Just kind of balancing checks versus skips. And yeah, it's all going out in his favor, but it's still a very nice seed from Derp. Just maybe, I think if he had gone, if he had stuck to the routing that D-Web suggested, that I kind of piggybacked on, I think derp could have been able to skip all of Green Bryn and have a faster lower Norfair, but neither of them would have ever found speed.
Yeah.
So,
like, you could make that argument, but like at the same time, that just requires having a lot of knowledge and then making quick decisions on it.
It's a lot of speculation,
and like you have to just be prepared to do what you like, to just make snap decisions. And some of those, they're not going to be completely optimal, but like the routes were still pretty good.
No, I'll say both the routing was really nice. It followed pretty much the same, but we had a little bit of divergence.
Yeah, but there we go. Zeb not doing the reverse acid dive because that would kind of be suicide. Because he just evaporate. He would not.
We do not want any evaporation.
Yeah, no evaporated Samuses in these races, hopefully.
No evaporation animation. Thanks for that, Sasha.
This is like what happens to BT after the decapitation animation, the evaporation animation.
The evaporation animation, that's right. Also what happens to Mother Brain at the end of the Mother Brain 3 fight.
That is true.
Oh, Simo, don't hold it against us. Bombs at this point is just kind of like, I think it's a little bit of a slap in the face.
Okay, Simo does have a point. It is good for return of Suitless LN, because like you want to have bombs for Wasteland if you're especially if you don't have speed like Zeb didn't. So like it's good, but you would rather have anything.
For sure. Especially doing Suitless.
But yeah,
derp with the full commitment to that speedball. Wonderful execution.
Yeah, derp with all these extra items is still going to be a bit behind Turian, but this might be closer than I think. Maybe. It's coming into the sick extra strat.
Oh, see, hey, derp really would have benefited from having normal bombs there.
Yeah.
But doesn't have them.
Yeah, the extra strat only saves time over like power bombs if you do it like first try. Normal bombs that like breaks even, and then just gonna lose time.
Now, how about this routing from derp though? This is gonna save huge swaths of time, isn't it?
It will, but it just won't be enough.
Oh man.
Yeah, because Zeb is already at Turian.
That's true. Zeb is at Turian. It's a race to G4, and even having the booster is not enough for derp to catch up here. It was just too well routed, too balanced from Zeb.
Yeah, Zeb just shocker. Zeb is good at this game.
Truer words have not been spoken on Super Metroid Randomizer commentary.
Yeah. Breaking tournament news. 2 seed plays game well.
Well,
you never believe this.
Not to take a single thing away from derp, I mean, made it this far in the bottom bracket, all the way to the losers semis. I know this is not the grand finale. This is to book a ticket to face off against a real cutie in the bottom bracket finals, to then go to the grand finals against an awaiting Sloters 27.
Indeed. But if I told you this was the grand finals, these two players could definitely be in it.
Oh, no question about it.
Absolute gamers.
Completely agree. I just love how much faster Torian goes with that ice beam. So derp's into Torian here. Probably about a minute and a half behind or so, I think. Question mark. Either way, I just don't think it's going to be enough.
I don't even know what you're saying, but yeah. Zeb doing the speedless baby skip.
Did I key my mic because I was typing? So sorry about that.
No, I don't think you did. But
okay, good.
Yeah. Nice speedless baby skip.
Yeah, that was really impressive from Zeb. Give me a heck yeah from Zeb316.
Yeah. Gaming.
And a nice little ice Zeb skip here for Zeb. The upon going with the yes, the morph ball.
This is
It's doable. It can be
it
done
is doable.
without spring ball. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I do it without spring ball all the time.
Oh my
I used
gosh.
to do it because I was in that phase of mine, but now I sometimes do it just to show off that you don't need spring ball for it.
Right on.
But,
Right
yeah.
on.
Second Zeb skip is a cool trick. It's a really nice alternative to down back. But yeah, just sometimes the morph on morph doesn't work. And derb gets grabbed, man.
Derp unfortunately getting grabbed by the baby Metroid, but facing right. That is the correct direction. Saving those 2/3 of a second, those 44 frames. Or 40 frames, I should say. What's 4 frames between friends, MM2?
4 frames isn't that much. 40 frames is
40
frames is like the time
2/3 of a second.
It's like the time it takes you to get a master's degree, honestly.
Oh my gosh.
I can't believe you could ever do a strat that loses 40 frames. That's just absolutely unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Zeb into Mother Brain 2, absolutely no muss, no fuss.
Yeah.
Very well handled. With stand-up glitch potential here.
Yeah, could be doing the stand-up glitch. Will be doing the stand-up glitch. He's gonna do stand-up. Doesn't have space, but I think he can. Yeah, you can just do the minip, the old minip with no space, just by doing wall jumps here. So shouldn't be too big a deal. You just want to stay up in the top right. Oh, that was terrifying.
Holy crap. My goodness!
Never do that again, please. If you're in a wall jump check pose, you will get soft locked, and you will be very sad when the baby comes up to the top right and won't get hit by any rings. But the way you want to do the old minip is just wall jump or space jump if you have it until Mother Brain turns blue, then drops to the ground, and you'll save like 3 seconds.
That's 3 seconds saved is 3 seconds earned. Derp just taking Mother Brain 2 to task here with a fusillade of supers and now switching to charge beam shots.
Yeah. If you're gonna do supers on Mother Brain, you really don't want to do supers on Mother Brain if you have full beam because they're equal DPS if you're a TAS. So you just want to stick to one because the time to switch between weapons is time spent. So just stick
That's interesting.
One.
I would have assumed supers would have been faster.
No, supers you can fire. Supers have, I think they have a 19 frame cooldown, so you can fire one every 20 frames, and then, so you can do 3 a second, and charge shots you can do 1 a second. So, and since charge shots do 900 damage, supers do 300 damage to Mother Brain.
There it is.
Comes out to 900 damage a second either way.
900 versus 900.
Yep.
The math is mathin', chat. Sometimes the math ain't mathin'. But the math is definitely mathin' tonight. You know who else is mathin' is Zeb. Going to be taking this first race, barring any unforeseen catastrophes here in the escape.
Yeah. No.
A perfect 3-minute entrance too.
Yeah, barring any solar flares, Zeb will be taking this game 1. We'll see if Zerp. Oh yeah, I almost forgot that.
Yeah,
that doesn't have speed. He's got to go this way.
No speed, has to go the long way.
The long way, the fun way.
That's right.
Yeah, there's a fun jump you
can do.
The
Mappo way.
The Mappo way. There's a fun jump you can do into Leodox if you have speed, high jump, space. I think it's you just need like speed, space, screw going into Leodox. If you're going from that way, but obviously if you have speed, then you're not going to do that. But there's
for sure.
Actually, it might just be space screw.
Look at that optimal stand-up from Derp there. 1 shot finishes off Mother Brain 3.
Very nice from Derp.
This is a really clean left side wall climb there from Zeb. Very nicely done. Into Parlor MM2. Just 1 door transition separates Zeb from victory in this first race. And Derp on the escape as well. So Derp really made up a lot of time, but This one's going to be going to Zeb.
It will indeed. And finishing in first place with an official race time.gg time of 58 minutes and 18 seconds is Zeb316. GG's to Zeb.
GG's, Zeb. But derb not far behind, showing off the utility of that speed booster. Hopefully sticks this moonfall. So he's really only gonna be finishing like barely a minute behind.
Yeah, pretty
That's
close
amazing.
race, all things considered. Derb
That
finding
is
the extra
really
stuff,
something.
yeah, sped him up, but yeah, just Zeb checking less stuff that Derp really worked out for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Derp into the parlor after that kind of pseudo behemoth spark, little diagonal spark at the very last second. Really nice steam RNG through parlor, completely unscathed, and just a giant leap onto the ship here. Derp finishing with an official race time of 59 minutes and 15 seconds. GG's to Derp.
Yep.
But don't touch that dial. Do not close that browser window. Do not adjust your monitors, chat, because coming up is race 2 between Zeb316 and Derp with your commentators, DJ Webb and, again, MM2 Nest Cartridge. But I have been the Hockey Towner. I'm going to be turning the mic over to these lovely people. So thank you all for listening and watching. It's been really fun. And I'll catch you all in chat.
Thank you, Hockey, and we will see you all in about 10 minutes.